Hello, my name is Fabio Verdugo, and I'm going to be explaining why formative and summative assessments are essential to training programs. This video will provide an introduction to the different types of assessments, why it is important to check for understanding during the training session, different ways to follow up with the learners throughout the training, whiteboard essentials, and final tips and takeaways. By using formative and summative assessment questions throughout the training, it allows the instructor to determine if the learners are following along with the class objectives. This also allows the learners to share their thoughts and ideas on the training content. Using whiteboard discussion also allows the class to collaborate for clarification and guidance. Instructors can improve student motivation and engagement by making visible any opportunities to close gaps between current and desired performance. Let's get started with formative assessments. Formative assessment refers to tools that identify misconceptions, struggles, and learning gaps along the way, and assesses how to close those gaps. It can also be used through the use of quizzes, conversation, and whiteboard collaborations. The main purpose is to thoroughly check for the learner's ability to comprehend material in the training. It allows the instructors to identify what topics need more attention and practice for learners to grasp the main concepts. Formative assessments weave relatable stories into your presentation using narratives that make your message memorable and impactful. It encourages questions and provides thoughtful responses to enhance audience participation. The instructor can also use live polls, surveys to gather audience opinions, promoting engagement and making sure the audience feels involved. These are some of the formative examples. They include in-class discussions, quizzes, homework assignments, surveys, and whiteboard discussions. Now let's talk a little bit about summative assessments. Summative assessment evaluates student learning, knowledge, proficiency, or success at the conclusion of an instructional period, like a unit, course, or program. Summative assessments are usually a collection of all the formative assessment questions throughout the course. When the summative assessment questions are developed, the designers should consider using the similar questions from the course to help them make a connection to the concepts. Some of the summative examples include end-of-class exams, standardized tests, final projects, final essays, and final presentations, sort of like the one I am producing now for my final project. Using whiteboards can be essential to a training course by discussing questions and comments that the learners have about the class topic. Prepare the whiteboard discussion using these tips. Post questions for discussion before class starts. Anticipate common questions. Rehearse your responses to those questions. Maintaining composure during the Q&A session is essential for projecting confidence and authority. Consider the following tips for staying composed. Stay calm, actively listen, pause and reflect, and maintain eye contact when in person or on video cameras. These are some final tips and takeaways for this training. Consistent rehearsal. Strengthen your familiarity with the Q&A sessions. Refine delivery style. This includes pacing, tone, and emphasis. Timing and transitions. Aim for seamless, professional delivery. Practice audience. Enlist colleagues to listen and provide some feedback. Seek feedback. Reflect on performance. Explore new techniques. Set personal goals. And iterate and adapt. Thank you for watching this training video on summative and formative assessment strategies. I hope you will be encouraged to use these types of assessments for your training programs, and always remember to watch for the gaps and opportunities to help the learners grow within their educational needs.